this is way too high. And it's better. There we go.
We must
Back a
preserve
little
this
more.
world.
And we are playing as all the way over here. This mad lad, Morgan Burhart, or the Grudgebringers. I probably shouldn't have put down. We're doing it on hard. So this is an interesting horde faction, and you'll see why soon. There, fucking it take too long to dissolve. So basically, this guy's quite interesting because he's a legendary lord, but instead of it just being him, he actually has a unit of cavalry with him, which I think is fascinating, and they are very strong, very fucking strong. And you can only have 2 armies max. And you have a very limited selection of units, but you get access to powerful regiments of renown. So basically your entire army is going to be consisting of regiments of renown, because the basic units you get are, you only get spearmen, the basic variety, archers, eventually you can get huntsmen instead of archers, and I think you can get ogres at halfling rangers as well. Oh, and flagellants. I think that's your total selection, if I remember correctly. So very small roster, but yet the regiments around who are all over the place. You get elves, wood treekin, dwarfs, cannons, all this good stuff. Alright, still loading. It's late dinner, so have my vitamins and stuff like that. Alright, some fish oil tablets as well, you know, gotta stay healthy in these times. Oh, I'll get my magnesium and zinc sorted, and now my screen has to turn off. God damn it, screen, stop doing that. Stop that. Nuisance. And I think that's my zinc as well. Lots of. God, this is taking its time. Oh, it looks like it's almost done. Looks like it's almost done. I might as well jump on Discord because Marcus may come on. Why am I getting messages? Alright. Really? Wait for it to respond. Don't bloody be a bitch. There is no reason for you. Fine, crash then. Whatever. We'll get back up and we'll have to go through it all again. Alright, play. Yes. I did a playthrough yesterday with these guys. I think I'm going to do something different than what I did yesterday, but we'll get it up again. Because I alt-tabbed, isn't it? Very rude. Very rude game. commercial license process product. Intel Logitech double Y's. I guess that's well, it'll be WY's, but I'm gonna say double Y's. Simple gone. Sega and Creative Assembly. Just reading the logo, so I have nothing better to do. Because you're a jackass. You know, that's my keys clanking. Like that. There we go. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Destiny though. And probably all day. Or I may do some writing at some point. But you can watch me do that too. Ah, the screen changed. Sega. Oh. Creative Assembly. Skip that. Intro cinematic. You campaign. Mortal Empire.
I fight for the greater good.
Scroll. There he is. The legend. And on hard, and start campaign. Stop the campaign. Start campaign. Hey, Prickle. Come over here, Gil. Come on, Pickle. You want pets? Yeah, he wants pets. No, you want pets, eh? Apparently I'm going to get some dessert tonight. That'll be interesting, won't it, Pickle? Oh, you're so cuddly. You're so cuddly. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're so cuddly. Hey, Prickle. What's going on? What's this on the screen? What's wrong with my arm? What are you looking at? You're so good, Prickle. You're so cuddly. Cuddly. Cuddly little Pickle. Pickle is the cuddler. Hi! Thank you, Pickle. Hey, Gil. You don't go, Gil. No. What's going on? Oh, Baron. What's this? What's this on the screen? We're gonna look at the screen. Princey looks at the screen. Oh, okay, Prickle. I know! Oh no, you're so excited! Hey, the good girl. Okay, I'm gonna be doing stuff. Oh, I know, I love you. So, I'm gonna do the same basic thing. So, basic plan is I have to kill someone over here, but the thing is I have. What is that? Sandry. Yeah, so I have to go over here. Obviously, I have 48 turns. I'm going to get a couple more, but I have to be quite quick. So I'm going to take these quickly and give them to the Empire and bugger off over here as fast as I can. Of course, I start level 3. And there's only one worthwhile one there. And obviously I want Lightning Strike because that's going to be important, and Quartermaster. Then I'm going to go this line. Because this line's very good, but this line's probably very good too. Yeah, so it's probably not actually because I don't have. I think you get free comp as well. Yeah, so this line's not good because this is the basic line, and a lot of things I don't have access to. So this line's not useful at all. I think Wary. Yeah, I'll wax up that. Instantly get to raiding.
Right.
And I'm going to go take.
This will bolster the nation.
I maybe.
No,
best
to strengthen the empire. It is for the best. Yes,
go here. So
sound
that's
plan.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, those, and I just go down, and basically after that I'll swing over there, or maybe take out Death Gorge. We'll see. We'll see. That one, and I got my text. So I may have to bugger off already. Okay, sweet. I'm buggering off already to get dessert. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Haven't had sweet shit for a while. Oh, no one's watching. Good. Well, I can eat in peace. And enter. Vanquish. Oh yeah, 52. So
I will marshal the men.
Alright. That's what I got. Scoopy, scoopy. Where's the other one?
This will bolster the nation.
Always right, never stop. Fucking here. Ah, fuck off here. We got this more here. Get. Oh, they had Valerius Star as well.
What does the Emperor bid?
No, not for very long. Well, probably I'll keep Valerius Star, but everything else. Right. Time to clear
My
war.
Sigmar's right. Fight for our nation. War calls.
Yep, that's easy. I should have.
Moving off.
That was bad. Alright.
Yes, my lord. Into battle.
Bam. Through. And yeah. And then I want to. That one, I guess. And then lightning strike from the quartermaster. Mix that out.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings you here with a sheathed blade?
Let's wait. It's pretty money. I can't go to war with dwarves.
What? For
That's super
Heldenhammer.
recruitment.
Attack!
Okay.
It is war. Ulrich's will.
There I can get, so I'll just wait. Siege it up.
Raise your weapons. To arms.
What's that?
To war.
Wait out a little bit. trolls are annoying.
Into battle.
Hoping I'll sell me out.
War corpse.
Yeah, no, I'll just fight him. We'll see what happens. Water. Here, let's get something up. Na. Let's listen to some Reddit stories. Those are great. Oh, fuck off, Google. Your bullshit. Okay.
By Ulrich's wrath.
Now there's the Legion himself. Yeah, boy.
Like and subscribe right now, or else this will be in your bed tonight. r/ask Reddit by Planet Reddit. Serious, police officers of Reddit. Have you ever had to arrest a relative so friend? If so, what was it like afterwards? I spent around 2 years as a special constable for the Met Police. The unit I joined would mostly work nighttime violence, for example, when pubs and clubs close, at any borough that requested our assistance, and so we could be in any borough that night. One night shift we are in my home borough. I'm in the van and we're circling round near where I live, which was a bit of a novelty. Normally being anywhere in London means I have no clue where I am. A call comes down to reports of a burglary and I freeze as it's my neighbor's address. We arrive and speak to the family, a young Muslim couple who have just gotten married a few days ago, and they looked more surprised to see me than I them. They heard noises and came downstairs to find someone in a mask rooting through drawers, who scampered out the back door when spotted. At around this time the door knocked, and it's my girlfriend again, surprised to see me, who says there's someone in our garden. Here we go. This could be a good job. My garden at the time was pretty secure. Unless you can scale walls you aren't getting out. My colleague goes in through the front door whilst I jump over the wall from the neighbors and immediately get jumped by someone. They were pretty weak and I easily overpower them as my colleague arrives baton drawn. After arresting and cuffing we get the lights on and I find it's someone I've been friends with since school, who we had just had round with his wife for dinner a few nights ago. Turns out he knew that our neighbors had gotten married and had planned to burgle them for their jewelry and wedding gifts. Your mate decided to rob a place, knowing that a cop lived next door. Not the smartest guy around. Knowing a cop wasn't there. Robbing his neighbor's house when he's on duty isn't a very bright idea either. If I am a cop and I hear a house is being robbed on my street, you bet your ass I am responding. But I arrested my sister 2 years ago. We are fine now. Story. 2 years ago I stopped by my parents' house while on duty to have a cup of coffee with my father. When I got there I heard screaming from the backyard and went out to see what was going on. I saw that my sister had my mother pinned to the ground and was kicking her violently, multiple times, while screaming and swearing at the top of her lungs. I tackled her to stop the attack and she began to punch and kick me too. The neighbors had come outside to see what was going on and my sister would not calm down. My mother was badly injured and it took my father and me both to get my sister under control. She was fighting like I've never seen someone fight before. She was biting, clawing, kicking, and tried to gouge out my eyes. I had no choice but to disengage and use pepper spray in an attempt to subdue her. It worked and we finally got her under control. I called for an ambulance to evaluate my mother and my sister was transported to the station by another officer. The story I found out later was that my mother had found methamphetamine in my sister's car, and when she confronted my sister about it, my sister lost it and attacked her. And my sister was committed to a drug rehab facility and has been clean, as far as I know, ever since. We have a good relationship now, although we'll never be best friends or anything. Whoa, that's disturbing. Beating your own mother like that for basically nothing. Was she high at that moment? Can't speak for the OP, but even if she wasn't, a meth head isn't ever really known for being calm and collected. It still seems like an over-the-top reaction if she wasn't high. XNSW police officer here. I was in the car with another constable. Check bona fides came over. Just means find out what's going on. Often due to horrible smells. Arrive at address in industrial area. Clearly drugs being cooked because no one is burning that shit at 3 AM unless it's illegal. It smelled horrible. Male comes outside to immediately give himself up. I secured him whilst my partner went in. Turns out the second one was my partner's longtime family friend. We both had to go on forced leave after while another LAC investigated to make sure there was no criminal activity on our behalf. They take that shot pretty seriously in Australia. Turn out the raw materials would have equated to around 10 mil street value. Edit. Yes, meth was involved, so I've since changed my name to Hank. How do they deal with pay on forced leave? I've heard some places make you take a minimum wage desk job that would in no way relate to the case or something like that. If so, would you get compensated for lost pay when cleared of any wrongdoing? No one's pay can be reduced in Australia for any reason. Additionally, no one can be put on unpaid leave unless there is a request for it from an employee. If you have more than 9 weeks leave accrued, you accrue 4 weeks a year here, then they can force you to use some of that. Otherwise they will just pay you out of pocket. Ah, interesting. Thanks. In the US it can vary drastically between public versus private job, area you live, union or not, and what the potential or actual charge is. Typing this one for my dad. Back in 2006, it was nearing the end of second shift and I was ready to get off. The call came in of a shooting. I was about a mile away tops, so I was first on the scene by a lot. I head inside, check the bedrooms and find 2 men dead from shotgun wounds. I knew them. Family friends from growing up. Good people, but shitheads. You know what I mean? Always getting into trouble. Never big things. Just drugs here. Public intoxication there. Nothing huge. Well, they ate it that day. What got me, though, was I had seen their older sister earlier when I pulled over her friend. It's just weird how you can see someone and talk about the family quick and a few hours later know that she's about to find out how much she's just lost. They were still warm. So, I continued my search. Fast, as I called in the ambulance. I check. Find the back door ajar and head out. I get a call saying that the shooter was still in the neighborhood as someone just reported him. Not a block away within the last 2-3 minutes. Going through the backyards and across alleys. Other officers are now in the area and we're hunting him. I see movement. It's him. It's the guy. The shooter. No weapon to be seen. Thankfully, I got him in my sights. Yelled to him to stop where he is. Thank ducking God he does. Pistol still drawn on him. I get him on the ground. Cuff him. And think for a moment. Shoot him. He ducking deserves it. I put in my retirement papers 2 weeks later. Edit. Too long didn't read. My dad was the first responder to a double homicide. Knew both victims personally and said duck this shit. Note, my dad had been on the force for 26 years and now has severe PTSD from years of shit like this. That sounds rough as hell, but kudos to him for upholding what's right and wrong even in a situation as messed up as that. I'm sure a lesser man would have tried something to exact revenge in that scenario. Whoa, that's gotta be rough. Was your father able to quit smoking again after that pack? Yep, I saw him the next day and he didn't smell of smoke and acted like nothing happened. I've maybe seen him smoke once since that day and that was the day I left for Afghanistan. Michigan cop here. I got a call on the 5th of July from Alcohol Treatment Services stating that 2 guys who were out on Bond blew hot due to partying from the night before. When I got there, one of the guys was a good friend of mine. The hard part was his dad, who always took great care of me. was standing right there while I hooked him up. They were super cool about it, but I still feel bad. On the way to the jail we caught up and talked about family. Well, your job is to uphold and enforce the laws that govern us, objectively without putting personal feelings into it. It's easier said than done, but someone has to do it sometime. Yep, that's true. But damn, if I was right with them, that would really mess with me. It is nice to know that cops in the US are still proud enough to uphold the law. I live in the Philippines. I personally know a guy who paid off 2 cops for $5 when he was stopped to check household goods when he was moving from one house to another. So yeah, it is nice to know that cops are still generally good in the US. As a recovering addict who works in the recovery field, I'd just like to let you know that that type of experience could have a great positive impact on your friend. Getting arrested by a stranger is one thing and can easily be shrugged off, but getting arrested by a friend in front of your father can cause some serious self-reflection. Police officer here. Got called to a verbal domestic and quickly learned after speaking with the female that an old friend's dad was cheating on his wife with her. I had my partner take over the investigation as I didn't want to be biased. Anyway, guy shows up, we have an awkward chat, and everyone is cautioned not to contact or communicate with each other anymore, and both parties are in full agreement. Female doesn't want to ruin his life and he says he is done with his cheating ways. 2 hours later the female calls and tells us that he drove by her house a few times after we left. I call him and give him a second and very stern caution to give her some breathing room or he will be charged with domestic criminal harassment. I try to make him see reason and it seems to work. No more calls for the rest of our shift. The next morning I am brushing my teeth before heading into work and I get a phone call from him saying that he screwed up and left a note on her car last night. She called a different cop who issued a warrant for his arrest after reading our reports that he had already been cautioned twice. He asked what to do. I told him to report to the front desk as soon as I got to work and
yes, my lord.
Then my partner from the previous day and I arrested and booked him for criminal harassment. Some people just don't get the hint. How many times do you have to tell a guy to stop harassing someone before they realize it's illegal? Every time.
Because that's spreading chaos.
For what it's worth, no officer should ever have to do the such as it constitutes a conflict of interest and can result in very large issues. I, personally, was told to handle a domestic violence issue involving a female friend of mine and her significant other. I had contacting the sergeant and told him of my concern toward a possible conflict of interest. He advised me that if I was not sexually involved, wasn't trying to be sexually involved, and had never been sexually involved with the friend, I was to handle the incident myself. It ultimately led to my termination from the agency and blackballing within the law enforcement community. What's the rest of the story? If you informed your supervisor of the conflict but were ordered to continue anyway, why were you in the wrong? The arrested claimed he didn't do anything. The female victim claimed I lied about the whole situation, even though boozing was photographed and her text messages claiming she was hit were submitted. Arrested claimed he was going to sue the agency for false arrest. I was investigated for all kinds of things, included untruthfulness, for not specifying the depth of my friendship with the victim, because friend wasn't enough, and falsifying reports found to be untrue. And since I submitted my text messages from the victim as evidence to support my statements, the timing of them was called into question. The fact I was on duty in my patrol car in motion was held against me. The fact I ran a once warrant check against her and him in the last was held against me because I wasn't on a call at the time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why he's doing
BTW.
right now.
Everyone is checked, but they focused on that I checked her. They made a huge issue that she had been to my house for a social gathering in the past, and I didn't disclose that. Still no sex, I promise. They made a huge issue about what some guests at the party did, unbeknownst to me at the time, while I was away from the party masses, with a guest, not the victim. Edit. Ultimately, my commanding officer claimed I failed to provide him with enough information to establish conflict of interest, and that if he had known he wouldn't have had me handle the call. I felt friends coupled with me clearly stating I felt it was a conflict of interest was enough to go on. That's messed up. It sounds like you had true respect for your position. You were probably a really good cop. I'm sorry this happened to you. Thanks for explaining what can go wrong. I never would have considered this. As a military police officer in Hawaii, I became really good friends with a guy in my unit.
I don't think I can
Babysat his 4-year-old.
because I had
Was
this in my
invited
last
over for
one.
family dinners
I was
and
going to be
everything.
faster.
Going to
Hopefully, if I
shift
can
with
get
him
this,
one day when I
usually
am told to
a
relieve him
hero
of his
spawn,
weapon
I
and
can
cuff
send
him.
him southward
Ended up having to wake his wife
to
up,
finish
who
that
thought I
quest, then
just
I
stopped
head
by
over
for
to,
breakfast LOL. To investigate a
point down
domestic
there.
violence report that his mother-in-law called in from NC. Ended up that she wanted to go home. He didn't want his kid to leave. They got in an argument, and she called home to tell her mom about the argument they had. The military makes the service members leave their homes in these situations. But of course the barracks were full. So less than 12 hours after I handcuffed him, guess who's sleeping on the floor of my room? I think he stayed for a few weeks before we got on each other's nerves LOL.
I hate how
He
that's
wasn't
not
mad at me
auto.
about it.
It's
I
just
was
like
doing as
stay
I
fast
was ordered.
forwarding all
But it was
time.
extremely difficult,
Every single time you
though
press
I think
enter,
I
it should
stayed
fast forward.
professional throughout, interviewing
Kind
his
of
wife,
annoying.
my friend, to
For
get
playing the
evidence
art,
to
actually.
convict him of a crime. It was
The
also
trolls
awkward
are
with my
being
buddy,
dumb fucks.
because I obviously couldn't discuss the case with him.
No,
He
that's
understood
not
and didn't ask me much about it. I think the
Alright.
worst was, during and
last
after
turn
the
of my string,
investigation,
it is.
that I felt some guilt for not knowing what was going on and trying to help in some way.
Very good.
I also felt like I was tearing apart a 4-year-old's
That's what it
family,
plays.
though it was obviously on the way out already. Pulled my mom over on the side of a busy highway. She totally did not know it was me and I let her go with a hug. Saw plenty of people I knew in jail, neighbors, people I went to school with. My dad was a cop in our small town. When I was a teenager,
My hand
he
hovers
used to
close
pull
to
me
my
over
blade.
just to say
I feel
hello
the
and
mark
ask
of
me
the
what you're doing. My dad was
Why
a
would I
postman,
just give you
and
money?
he covered other postmen's off days.
your ass.
In the week he'd have the route that had my apartment.
But
He'd
the
always knock,
Legion
come
of
in,
Legions.
and see how I was doing. Knock, that's courteous LOL. Mine would just bust through the door.
What does the Emperor bid?
Join
Pick
our
up the
community
pace.
Discord, link in description. When I was a freshman in high school, we had an unusually
marshal the
aggressive group of seniors who would pick on us often. Note, no, I did not become a cop because I got picked on when I was 15. I didn't even decide I wanted to trial until I was 25. Just saying. So out of the entire year there was one person who ever stuck up for me, and I have always been thankful that one of their peers who was their size was willing to stand up to them.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
knew
flash
that
forward to
stuff.
my first week as a reserve
So
police officer.
Yeah,
Volunteer
fingers.
police to learn the job and gain experience prior to applying full-time. Uniform, gun, badge etc. Just no paycheck. We'd go to a call of someone drunk falling through the window of a business. Show up for my first arrest, and guess who? The guy. The one person who ever stuck up for me, and I had no ability to help him because I was brand new and had no clout at the time. Worst part was when he was in cuffs and looked at me repeating, "Really? Really?" I haven't forgot that moment, and it actually played a large part on how I treated people when I was an officer actually. 8 years and resigned now. I have since touched base with him and thanked him for what he did for me in
To
high school.
battle!
He hasn't fallen through any windows since, and he's doing well. Haha. I gave a very senior police officer's son a Pee-wee
Alright.
ticket once,
This is gonna
or
be
more
difficult.
properly a penalty notice for disorder for public urination.
Gonna be very
He paid it
difficult,
very
actually.
quickly and nothing more was said about it.
That's
For what it's
alright.
worth, he did tell me who his dad was, and I recognized the surname, but he only told me after he was given the ticket and it was
Okay.
issued and dealt with
so
in the
here's
normal
the first
way.
point.
I think there might have been
'Cause
a
I
few
need to be
red
above
faces. I've never come
them
across a
so I can
situation
shoot
where I
with
needed
my
to arrest a
cannon and
close
gunman.
friend or someone close to me though. I guess it helps that I don't live anywhere near where I work.
Oh no, I
I
need
had
them
to
above
arrest an
me, I
old
think.
school friend once
You shoot
for
up.
burglary. Never saw him
remember
again
how the
afterwards
line
though.
works.
We'd lost
it'd
contact
be
after
important
school,
to
so
get
the
the
thought
cannon to
of
get
meeting
shit
up
tons
with
of
him
kills.
afterwards. Attention. Please keep in mind that the
That's why I don't
OPS
like
thread
guns.
has
I
chosen
reckon
to
guns
mark
are
this
kinda shit
post
in
with the
this.
serious
Crossbowmen
replies
and
only
and
tag.
bowmen are always
Therefore,
better.
any replies that are jokes, puns, off topic, or are otherwise non-contributory will be removed. If you see others posting comments that violate this tag, please report them to the mods. Thanks for your cooperation and enjoy the
Read out the
discussion. I am
auto-moderator.
a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the
That's
moderator, the police officer for the
There we
local
go, let's
county
continue on with the
police.
Reddit
I got
stories.
a call out to a local tavern.
Okay, so
Pretty
it's all
much the
puzzle.
only one for 20
That's fuck.
miles. The call was about two guys that had become drunk, belligerent, and disorderly, and
So-
once they were told they couldn't dance on the stage with the women before the bouncers. The bouncers had laid them out and they were recuperating their injuries and sobriety. The two guys were Corporal, Dancing Queen, now Captain Dancing Queen, and Lance Corporal, Boogie Nights. Two Marines I've been stationed with the last 6 years, and we had spent time in Iraq. The first thing they say when they see me, happy and drunk as ever, was my last name, just like they would at drill. I damn near bursted out laughing, but I took them into custody and put them in the back of the patrol car. Them cursing and calling the bouncers kittens because it took 6 of them to get them off the stage. They were laughing at each other and having a great old time in the back of the patrol car. I talked to the bouncers and talked them out of pressing charges. Unfortunately, they were banned from coming back though. We had stories to tell our SSGT. The next morning at drill, edit, for increased anonymity. Might want to take their real names out of the post or change them up to Corporal, Whirlpool and Lance Corporal, Armstrong, just for anonymity's sake. Former federal agent. I had to arrest a former partner who I graduated the academy with. He was a good guy, was involved in a shooting and never recovered. Turned to alcohol. Marriage went south. Everything went downhill. After an incident where he started shooting out the windows of his house, the local cops cordoned off the area and notified our agency. We talked him down and convinced him to come with us. Arrested him and we drove him to the local PD where they processed him. He was terminated and a senior agent was reprimanded for covering up a previous alcohol and firearms related incident. Typing for my dad, and likely to get buried. But whatever. My parents, who were married at the time, were at a family function. I think it was Easter. Anyway, my dad, who was a prison guard, now retired sergeant, caught this scumbag uncle of mine, mom's side, videotaping my cousin who was 2 years old in a Bathcan suit. My dad asked what he was doing, and as he did that, my uncle swung at him. My dad swiftly threw him to the ground and arrested him. Of course, my parents got divorced and my mom's whole family dislikes him mainly because of this incident, including other things. My grandpa is a retired cop and he is in town right now, so I asked him this question. He sighed and rolled his eyes. Pre-story. My family comes from a line of senior pranksters. My other grandpa put a VW Beetle on the roof of his high school. My uncle numbered 4 pigs 1-5, so the school freaked out when they couldn't find pig number 4, etc. The list goes on. He went on to tell me that at 11:30 on a Wednesday night, he got a call from a late-night janitor at a high school, the high school I'm attending now, saying that he saw people breaking in and entering. My grandpa was the first at the scene and didn't see any signs of breaking and entering, except the back door to the auditorium was unlocked. He went inside and shined his flashlight and saw nothing. As he made his way out, he heard a kid scream, "Oh shit, the cops are here." So my grandpa ran back inside and saw all these kids running up the aisles of the auditorium with buckets and hoses. My grandpa stopped them and put them in handcuffs and brought them to jail. The kids were all picked up except one. His mom was coming, so my grandpa had time to talk to him. After he left, my grandpa went home. Dumbuses, he told me. The dumbuses filled the orchestra pit with water and put goldfish in it. They would have gotten away with it if that one dumbus didn't say the cops were there. And that is how I met your father, he said. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for 3 videos a day.
Wow, I'm surprised it's so fast. Okay.
Now!
Yeah, they're actually faster. Okay, good. You're trying to charge them.
Yes, sir!
High.
Quickly!
Boom. Those helpers are going to be relentless, aren't they? Okay, let's see how close you are. So I want to use one of my special shots preferably. Let's get closer. Oh, I got this one.
Sigma guides us!
That takes ages to fire off the special shots.
Sigma guides us!
That's alright. Oh, yeah.
Loaded,
let's
sir!
actually move forward.
We obey!
Good, good. And hit. Yeah, hit them. Oh, fucking chaos. Yeah, they're wounded from running. Okay. And Oh god, I never see Chaff. I didn't realize why he was Pistolius. Very good.
Legends! At speed! Quick march! State troops ready! Quick march! Go! Spearmen! Ready! Go! Down! Charge!
Yeah, they're gonna charge this. Do not let them charge that. They charged it. Always.
Yes, sir!
I'm gonna have to get you guys to drop it because you get
For the
Warhammer!
Warhammer!
Out of there. Get
Take
the fuck
position!
out of there. Okay, what's happening over here?
For the
Do that
Emperor!
soon. Oh, that's still shit.
Send us out! Go! To battle! Formation march! Sigma calls!
Switch them first. Why are warriors
We
flagging?
serve
Oh,
the
yes,
Emperor.
that's fine.
For
That's to be
France!
expected. Okay,
We
you guys are gonna have
serve
to
France!
keep on falling back.
Moving now!
Go
Go!
there and go over
No
there.
lingering!
Ugh, such a pain in the ass. Okay, can you turn? Thank you.
In the name
Thank
of the
you.
twin-tailed comet! At speed! Moving now!
Just fucking
At speed!
don't really actually. It's not the last thing I want.
Great cannon! Spearmen! Sir! For Heldenhammer! Spearmen! Attack! Ranged weapons ready! At speed!
Yeah, these guys are good.
To
So
battle!
let's just skin this guy. Okay, yeah,
Quick
you guys gonna
march!
keep on going.
Ready! Cavalry ready!
Fucking, I can't believe the knights are still here. Get out of there.
Yes, General!
Can't really. Yeah, he's not
Our orders?
going to do well. Hit that.
Friends! For the Emperor! Emperor's
yeah.
might! Yes, General!
Very tired. I always hate how the group spray. Ah, that's the big man there himself. Okay. Yeah, okay. Hit them
Taking that
again.
position! Your orders? Sigma
How much
calls!
distance do I get on them? Fair amount. That's really the important thing.
Budgets!
You guys go engage.
Take
Shit.
position!
Yeah, this
Yes,
is
sir!
a loss.
Quickly! Ready! Ready!
Fuck, I
Withdraw!
Aha! Fuck you, you forsaken little shits. You did an awful job there. Okay.
General!
If I lose.
Yes,
God,
General!
I'm gonna have to end this campaign. Okay, so my.
So be it.
Kill them.
We are Sigma's
thank you.
heirs!
We don't die.
Where are they? Okay, cool. You done with the knights? Actually, kill them, I think. Okay, fine.
No lingering! Yes, sir, quickly!
Them.
Taking aim! For Heldenhammer!
Those spearmen are holding up better than everything else.
Our steeds are restless!
Exhausted. That's great.
Prepare for
Always
combat!
what we want, isn't it?
Sir! Take aim! Cavalry ready!
Right.
Attack!
Really? You had to turn around, did you? Why'd you have to turn around? Can't you just stay here? Well, okay, the whole group's gonna be. Okay, shattered. Good, they're not coming back
Quick
now.
march!
Shattered. Why aren't they taking the shortest path? Okay, so turn. There we go.
Ready for war! Missiles will fly!
Exactly you. Find that cannon.
Understood.
not.
You're in peril. Kill them. Ready for war. We obey. Taking aim. We obey. Sigmar calls. Yes, General. Sir.
Good, good, good. Everyone's shot armor lost hits and the full group will run away without ever engaging. Good. That was perfect. That was shit. That was horrible. Because they were trash. How do you only kill 9? Fuck me. That's alright, I guess. That could have done better too. Cannon. That's not a good map, I don't think. I love how the spearman held out until the end. Fucking hell. Alright, that's enough Reddit stories. What else do I want to listen to? There's just a few videos I'll watch later. I'm just going to stream for probably an hour or two. I'm kind of on the move today. I just want to stream, so I am streaming every single day. Basically, I just want to stream just so I can stream. Fucking archers are always FPPs, man. Although I did a Mootland playthrough and it's like the ogres always rank up 200 kills each. They're so good. It's amazing melee units. But besides that, I think that's one thing I do think I need is my base army. I may have to try and get that other lord really quick. But I think it's fine actually. You only need it for taking out the last guy, I think. Okay, come on game. Come on, come on. These guys are probably the most important to get rid of just because obviously they spread chaos corruption because they're a chaos army that hides in the ruins. Spreading corruption and doom. Prickle seems to like that. Prickle does seem to like that because she's a good sausage. Oh. And she's just looking at me like, what? What do you do, human? Yeah, that's brutal. Come on, come on. Oh yeah. They killed a lot. Just they almost died themselves. Yeah, I see. High. Opal Amulet. Very nice.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, good. Or I don't need so much yet, so I'm just going to go for the food route. So that'll allow me to get everything else even quicker. Pain. Then I can start building to make them legends. Alright. Why are you not fast forwarding? I don't care about watching the Empire move about. I don't know why it's always not fast forwarded. Yes. I need to download a mod that does that too. And shave again as well. Fuck. 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 The doom, my lord, prevents me. There we go. Where was that thing I have to fight? Chaos corruption though.
War calls!
Ah, yeah, new technology. Oh, right. Tonia. Oh, yes. I'll need that straight away. Instantly. Then I'll go south, smash some orc skulls in. Oh, very good. What are you doing, friends? Discovering the High House, apparently. I don't know why. Yeah, what's points?
Come then. Only
What do you
Sigma's
want,
God.
buddy? I will have a trade agreement. I too like money. Money, money, money. I'm yawning, for fuck's sake. Approach the foe. Why is it negative 18?
What?
Ulrich's
I
will!
do not have. What the
On
hell?
march!
Oh, I had off lightning strike.
It is for the best.
Let's get some money, I guess. There's nothing I can do about that. If it rebels, it rebels. Ah, yeah, that's the way I want. Then I also want to go over here. That one's good. Let's go that one. I don't. Yeah, I can't do anything about it, so stop telling me. Chaos. Fucking chaos. It was fucking chaos. Ugh. Right, so kill them.
Approach us,
Okay, what do
friend,
you want?
and make-
Sure. That's fine. That is fine. Ah. What, Ricky? Aha, stay up.
Ready! By Sigma's right! For Heldenhammer!
Excellent. You die right now. Die. Oh, it's them. Soldier. That is worthwhile then.
The nation calls.
That was worthwhile because now, yay! I have something. Oh shit!
Onwards!
You though are going to come over here soon. I don't like that, so I'm trying to get rid of the chaos corruption right now.
It is time.
Yes, Grudgebringer. Oh, bear. Yeah, Grudgebringer. 10% weapon strength. So it's like 30% weapon strength. Worthwhile. The Empire wins, everyone wins. Yeah, so anyway, I can't declare war on Dwarves, Empire, or High Elf. So I might as well just military alliance with them, because it doesn't matter if I fight Orcs, so I don't mind wiping them out. And it doesn't matter if I lose all my settlements, because I'm a nomadic faction that can also just set up camps. So that's worthwhile. Rude. That was rude.
Approach us,
The
friend,
forward
and
princess.
make your offer.
Why am I watching them? Yeah, so I'll just get 300 gold that
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
military access you can. This I don't mind. Let's go and go and go southward. I don't need that.
By the comet.
What?
Step to it. Move.
That's... I kind of need to move through there.
Yes.
Unless I move to the edge of my thing, start raiding and walk across. Or I could just wipe out the orcs. That's fine. What are they gonna do to stop me? I just need to get southward so I unlock that unit, and then I need to go whoop west. I'm like, fuck, I hate how it doesn't auto have fast forward. Trespasser, you're a prick, I'll kill you. Peace negation. Crooked moon means getting crooked moon. Isn't that like a rebellion?
Party with the dead. Be gone, abomination.
No, I don't think so. Doom! Stop rebelling, please.
To strengthen the Empire. By Sigma, no.
I don't
This
care,
will
but
bolster
yeah,
the nation.
I have to.
It is for the best.
Yeah. Might have a scave in there, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. Stop rebelling! Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I lose it. It's just annoying. What are you doing, Calfrance? Yeah, that's fine.
Come then.
Good,
Only
what's this?
Sigma's god.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, then. So many people, some of them need to be wiped out. Yeah. You had that last time. No. It's a good one. That one sounds good.
Huntsman General, what does the Emperor bid?
Can't even do that. The one couple archers in.
Praise Sigma.
Yeah,
To
fuck you.
arms!
I'll declare war.
Attack!
Good. Fuck off.
I cannot comply.
You can comply and you shall comply.
Fight for our nation!
Yeah. Those guys are so shit. Oh no, they were badly hurt anyway. Not fine.
What does the Emperor bid?
I don't
Into
think I can
battle!
move. No, I can't move anymore. Unassigned skill points. Oh yeah, missile warning. That's gonna be useful. Ooh, God, drive. Go away, you prickle. Fluffy. Oh my God, just go fast forward. I don't care. I don't care about that shit. Ugh. Down. How do you move so quickly?
I will
Right, can I
marshal the band.
level up something else? Ooh, for that I guess.
By Sigma's right. The Empire.
Okay, can you actually fight?
Where next?
I'm not a lord, I can't recruit any lords. You
Huntsman
are
General.
next, unfortunately.
Tracker of
So
distinction.
what do I have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10
Sir.
versus that.
Huntsman General.
Lose. Let's see. Oh, right. You fast forward. Into one other side, fine. Come on. Yeah, fucking chaos. But somebody could deal with that. That would be nice. Jesus. Everyone's declaring war on you guys. Ah, the fucking Chaos Dwarfs. Yeah, fair enough. Stop that.
Huntsman General.
Yeah, that one's fucked. Oh, you get one more wagon, I guess.
To strengthen the Empire. To battle.
You up there, take that, and take that. Alright, definitely gonna tap this turn. Not the end of the world if they do, but some stuff from being annoying. Oh my god. I guess it's fine too. How do you evolve them? They're all the way over there. Last time I had heroes spawning. I haven't had any of them. Yeah, here we go. This doesn't look like a very good army. Yeah, like a siege. That one.
The men are keen.
Wolves are crap. Warhounds are not, though.
So, this will bolster the nation. Let us move.
Why are you not healing? Yes.
Yes, a sound plan.
That's gonna take way too long. I can't. Fine. Whatever. Yeah, this one's gone way worse, apart from me actually fulfilling one of the things I have to do. Hello, Claymores. What are you up to? Service the chaos. Wow, one local order that could have been useful. I hate this.
By Sigma's right. Take up the pace.
Huntsman General!
Take it. Need the money. Yeah, this has gotten terrible compared to last time. I thought I was really safe. I had gotten all of that, but I hadn't done anything. I just built up. I had wizards and shit. Fair enough. Yes, no way for that. Oh, it's all in orders. I could afford it at any moment. Oh, this is the city too. Yeah, I was a fuck up. Might actually be able to still win because they won't have any range units. Shit, yeah, shouldn't have because then I would have had the 3 archers. Just more. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, I'm very sick of this campaign. I want to restart it because I was like, yeah, I did different stuff and I don't like how it's played out now. Because I start from the top because last time I went from the bottom up. But I may, if this fails, I'm just going to jump over to the other campaign that I was doing before because, yeah, although I failed a couple of the fucking missions because I didn't complete any of them actually. And I want the characters, I want to unlock them all. Okay. Well.
Crossbowman!
Whatever you do not run away, guard.
Swordsman! What do you bid? For Heldenhammer! Our weapons are yours!
Like that. Alright, stop that.
Avoid combat!
Of course. It's a defensive battle.
Go! Formation, march! Keeping distance! At speed!
So you get that even for cities. sure it's so bad, but there's something.
Crossbowmen! Yes, sir! Quickly!
Alright, let's go line
Yes,
up here.
sir!
Or here, I guess.
Quick march!
Okay. Fast forward, wait for them to get to us. Blah, get over. Oh, and everyone's got to be in guard mode. So interesting, you don't start with the war wagon on the ground immediately. I would have thought they would have done that.
Sigma calls! For the Warhammer! No lingering! Spot us the target! Missiles
they
at the
watch.
ready! We are Sigma's
gonna wreck us.
heirs! War!
He's sure he's by himself, but okay, he's actually is losing. That's pretty embarrassing, to be honest. Oh, turn! I hate playing the last one. Okay.
Crossbows ready, General! The Empire endures!
Okay, so
Spearman! Understood! To battle! Swordsman! State troops ready! Hit them off! I'll down this field! Launch!
this way.
Spearman! To battle!
He's behind.
Quick
he's
march!
behind, he's behind.
Sigma calls! Ready for war!
Okay,
Formation,
you guys
march!
can stand there.
Swordsman! Engage!
You guys can stand there.
Ah! State troops ready!
What's that? Okay.
At speed! We obey! Charge! Ranged weapons ready! We obey! Ready! Taking position! Formation! March!
Let's see, are they gonna shoot some more?
Sigma! Crossbowmen! Blood of our ears! No lingering! Swordsman! Understood! Sigma calls! For the comet, ready! Bring it down! For the Emperor! To battle!
And you guys shoot.
In range!
Why did you do that against? Why is
By
this so
Ulrich's wrath! Shoot! Swordsman! We
shit? If you
obey!
eventually
We are Sigma's
kill
heirs!
him,
Ready for war! Far friends!
yes.
At speed!
You guys are gonna go.
Take the ground! For the twin-tailed comet! For Sigma, fire! Go!
There we go.
Fire!
Ah, such a crazy.
Missiles will fly! Swordsman!
Alright.
Sir!
Well, shoot them.
Fire! Fire!
There you go. Well
Crossbows ready, General!
done. Open shot. It looks nice though. It's a good idea too. Oh yeah, the top. feel like you can make him somewhat good mods actually to make him like more like a 3-tank, you know?
Take position! Fight for our right to live! Take the ground! Take aim! Faster!
Kill their lord, do not let him run away.
Don't give them an inch!
Yeah, kill him. Guys. Excellent. Fusion rail hits.
Quick march!
Just
Crossbowmen! To battle!
But then they have, yeah. Eventually they'll win. Shit, yeah, I wish I just learned if I just attack, but then I wouldn't have a city. That's one thing. So the downside is once these guys run out of ammo, fortunately it does look like these guys are still getting shots, which is good. No, they don't. Okay, hang on. Let's get them out. Choo, motherfucker. Oh no, that's the last thing we want. Oh, well, let's see yet. That's predictable. Be expected, but that's alright, they'll just burn down the city. So annoying because I would have still had a general, and look how many kills my guys got though. Oh wow. Frustrating. And no one's even here. I'm not having fun, man. I'm not talking to anyone. The Kislev campaign may have been slow, but at least it wasn't like... yeah, fuck, if I'd done it the yesterday campaign, that would have been so much cooler, because I was actually... I got big, and I had heaps of shit because my guys were high level, but I did move away from the ejector, so I got no secondary quests. Really what I should do is just take Kasaba and then go west. Yeah, I guess I can just do that instead. Problem is, that's the settlement that gives me the money, so that's annoying to lose. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to take the settlement I'm right in front of. Then move south, take Kasaba, and then start getting west if I can. I think that's how I'm gonna have to do this one. And I think attacking the Rot Bloods then was a real bad time too, real bad move. and the orcs will take it now. Just make it possible.
I will marshal the men.
What?
Ready. A weak order.
What?
I do not agree.
Oh.
Yes, my lord. Praise Sigmar.
What?
No, not until Hexen
Is
starts.
it because you're... No, I don't want to declare war on them! Ah, fuck this. Why? No! Load. Come on, game. You know I don't want to declare war on them. I didn't even click those guys. Jesus Christ. Don't care about Clan more. Why would you do that? Why? That's awful. Yeah, Clan Wars, you're a prick because you were in my way. Why did you have to do that, Clan Wars? I may just load up the other campaign. I think the other campaign was normal too. I don't think I'm good enough to do hard. Plus, this is a real fucking hard campaign. Really hard. Because obviously you have this, but you have so strict on the units you can get. Okay, yeah. Auto resolve because I know I'm going to lose. What 2 provinces that I'm gonna...
What does the Emperor bid?
Let's move through just so I know I am becoming on the right guy. Yes. Clan Wars is their ally. I see what happened.
For Heldenhammer!
Not actually just do anything. What the hell? He's got a... That's... Whoa. They have crazy shit. I think. Fight them. You'll see, if I lose this, I'm out of the campaign. I'm just gonna drop it because it's hard. It's so hard. Maybe elephants and shit. Camels, I'm not too concerned about. Oh, they do have the scorpions though. Yeah, they have some good stuff it seems, but you're sitting here. Why are you sitting here? Go do something. Alright. Okay. I think rushing up there is going to be a good idea.
We never miss! Our bows are yours! Emperor's might!
Dwarf warriors!
Ready to fire! Great cannon! Deep-word archers!
No. You guys are meant to be...
We await your orders! Ready! Yes, General! By Ulrich's wrath!
Let the vengeance begin!
Why are you staying in the back? Get in the front. Why are you automatically standing in reserve? Don't do that.
Great cannon! Let us go! Go! Formation march! The Empire endures! Crank that machine! We are Sigmar's heirs!
I think I'm gonna reach this. I can't be bothered.
Yes, my lord! Great
Oh, that's
cannon!
painful. Don't do that.
General! We serve the Emperor! Now! Pick your targets! Archers ready! Find your targets! Spearmen! Formation march! Taking position! Our steeds are restless!
Yeah, he
To
can just...
battle! At speed! Glory to the Empire! Yes, sir, quickly!
Whoa, that's your rank? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Your orders?
Okay.
At speed! No lingering!
Grudgebringer. Oh, what's those? Arabian Nights. Oh.
Quick march! Taking position! Sigmar guides us! Yes, sir! Quickly! Take the ground! For the Heldenhammer! Moving now! At your service! Pick them off!
Okay, I'm not doing too bad actually.
The ground
Basically
quakes!
just kiting them.
No lingering!
Those
Sigma
guys are pretty
calls!
fucked, but it's alright.
Send us out! For France! Quick march! At speed! Taking position! Spearman! By Galmaraz!
That was bad.
Crossbow ready,
So she get
General!
out of there.
At once!
Those guys aren't
Aim! Fire! As
Oh,
you
yeah.
command!
Vengeance!
Conditions acceptable! Bowman ready! Weapons loose! Awaiting command!
I love how they do that. It's like
In the name of the twin tail
most of them are
comet!
out, but they're like, oh, you know, that's just there's two guys engaged. Still,
Formation march!
we'll treat them as the whole unit
Moving
being
now.
engaged because, yeah.
By Galmaraz!
The main guy's over there. Is he? No, he's not. He's there. No, he is over there.
Dauntless Azrael! This instant! Sigmar calls! Bows of Athel learn! End them! Quickly!
Oh my god.
Steady!
Why?
Fire! The Empire endures! For the twin-tailed comet!
Pause. I don't like that being there. Can you deal with that? So, for the range shot. Ah.
We are ready! For Heldenhammer! Shoot it!
So that's from the ranger.
By Sigmar's will! Take aim! Yes, General! Finding range, sir!
Where is it?
We serve France! Very well!
And Ah, it says there. Recovery.
Deepward archers! Ready and able!
Respond to me when I turn to
Spearman!
shattered piece of shattered.
Quickly!
Back.
For Heldenhammer! Great cannon! My Gal Maraz! At speed! Prepare for combat! Quick march! Moving now! Shoot!
This is going awful.
Range far, range fast!
For skull splitter! Ready, my lord! Take the ground! Yes, my lord! Cannons fire! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Corpses already.
Take aim!
I lost my cannon. That's okay, I guess. Look at them. Yeah, that's already gone. Who's? Oh, good. You survived, but you didn't. Because
Reynolds, aim! We're ready! Quick march! We serve the Emperor! Withdraw! Sir! Ranged weapons ready! Fire! The Empire endures! We obey! Yes, sir! Quickly! Take the ground!
oh, they're not white then.
By your command! Missiles ready! Children of Isha, attack! Sigmar, preserve us! Launch!
There.
Ready! Launch! Moving now! For France! Get them! For the Emperor! Missiles ready, my Graf!
Stop, please.
We obey!
If you-
Take
okay,
position!
Turn that off so you can
At
actually move.
speed! Bring it down! We are ready!
You actually
At
feel-
speed!
Okay.
Ready to engage! Crossbowmen! Chalier, protect us!
Stop skirmishing then, just shoot.
Missile troops!
No, fucking not. I'm sick of this. Not having fun. Fuck this game. Ah, it's so hard, right? These guys. Early defeat. That's over. It's over. Without them, it's fucking. Yeah, I know I did it poorly, but I just hate that because it's like the quest is so annoying. It's like, oh, you go fucking kill some fuckers that you fucking can't even take on. You have fuck all time to do it. I wish they would just, all the quests were just unlimited time poster. You have to get here in 16 turns. Or else you miss out on this unit. Thanks. And you fucking money. Some money as well. Like you have to take those first orc summons. If you start further south or west, so you can get some of those early quests done instantly, but no, you're too far away. I'll try it some other time. I'll try the same thing next week. But this one's just, just didn't have any fun. This is too fucking. Yeah, I'll try some different things. I'll do most of the same. Still trying to get to war very. I hate the rot bloods being there. That's one thing that really annoys me. Their position there, because they'll just slowly creep chaos along your thing, and you can't do anything about it. I guess if you just cede everything over to the Empire, that may be one way of doing it. And I won't auto-resolve the first battle, because that hurt too much. Although I was able to do the second one super easy, so I think it mattered too much in the end. Or you can just sack it for shit tons of money, I guess. I think seeding's more reliable, just because you obviously get access to the Empire. You just have a couple settlements you have to capture. I might just jump over to the normal one now. I had shit tons of fun with that one.
Step to it!
And you've
To the
basically
provinces.
lost campaign. There's nothing you do for more. Everything's
Not
here.
scry
It's
as well.
hostile now. Load. This one. Load.
What does the Emperor bid?
Obviously I was heading here to get this, but that quest failed. That's fine, I don't mind trespassing. And I can't get this quest, because that one's failed. So you have one turn to do it. To get Bloodfist. I don't like how these are timed. I want to learn how to mod just to wipe the turn times, because I think that's the annoying thing. It's like they shouldn't be turn times. I can get Lost Magic, but I'm not going to get whoever that Asgul Bloodfist
I
is.
will marshal the men.
So, no point. Head that way.
A sound plan.
I just hate some of the decisions this mod took. Like, there should be unlimited time, because they can't do it in a reasonable amount of time. That's the thing. Yeah, the Empire actually came down here, so that's good. That's what I really wanted. But I hate because you get special units. It's like, oh, you can't get it now. It's permanently gone. You've no chance now. Don't like that. I think it's dumb. I've said that, but. See, failed. Fuck you for even having a turns on that. Because that was annoying because I was on my way there.
No, sir.
You can't fast move, can you?
To strengthen the
You
Empire.
might be able to actually.
By Sigmar the White.
Oh, attrition. Oh, that, look at how. Oh, okay, you got out of it. Wood building. Oh, yeah, yeah. You don't care about those. these and the Empire came down and actually did stuff that were useful. Although I've lost actually 2 companions because I can't get whoever the bug guy is, and then the other one. The other one's just a single unit though. He's like it's a weird one, so that's not that big a deal. Why isn't I don't care about what anyone's doing. Let's go, go, go.
Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy or no.
Sure, Alliance, that's fine. You're the only rest of the world, so I don't care if I get to war with anyone up there. Oh, the Dark Chaos Dwarfs have been wiped out. Interesting.
The nation calls.
That's not me. Where am I? There I am.
Yes, my lord. Moving off!
Okay, more research. Yeah, that's useless. I do have gold mines. I'll think that one. Oh yeah, local market.
Now,
So let's level it up. Ah yes, my wizard. Very nice to take shit tons damage. This is David.
so,
Okay, just don't go upgrade those. It's fine. Shit, it does. Why would you even recruit those? Wow, he's bloody confederating a lot. That could be a cool playthrough as well. The Wood Elves and the Empire. Truth Sayers is another one I'd like to do.
raise Sigma.
How many turns do I have to take that one? 5 turns.
To battle!
As long as I get out. Oh, I'm a walking
Onwards!
size.
Step
yeah,
to
yeah,
it!
so you're out of there. That's fine, I don't care about that. Oh, yeah. It's about to waste time. Like, you're watching the Empire do stuff. Yeah, I think if you want to do this, you'd want to just get Death Gorge, straight to Death Gorge, capture that, build a full stack, move south. Everything else you see to the Empire if you don't need it.
By the comet! This will bolster the nation! Fight for our nation!
I could lose this one too because everyone's half health.
Into battle!
Okay, no, they're just all basic shit, but shit. I have to occupy this one.
Raise your weapons! To the provinces.
An evil land. Aye. That's an amber wizard.
What? The
Why do I
Empire.
want an amber wizard.
What does the Emperor bid?
Now I should start getting the versus undead stuff. Oh, it's only vampire. Oh, and Tomb Kings, yeah. Yeah, okay. Undead, there we go. Lord's army, yeah. Powerful. Alright, everyone can do it. Da, 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 da. And what do you need? That would be best. Awesome, then you can level up finally. What does that do? Ah. I should have done the magical reservoirs instead. Jeez. That's good. Oh, you're ages away, what the fuck? Alright, I guess I have an amber wizard. I don't care about upgrading any of these yet. Yeah, they're too expensive to even bother. Oh, that went better.
I was reading an article by...
Nothing I want to watch here. Ah! Banlord video. Oh, fuck off! I'm not a robot stuff. Goddamn VPNs that annoy me like that. Just getting very annoyed today. I'm just tired.
Horses for sale! Horses for sale! Fresh from the Azarine deserts. Get your steed from the finest horse trader in all of the Northern Empire.
But you don't have it on Resolution Potato. What? Right, yeah, let's show you the world. Oh, right, you're declaring war against an ally, right, of course. Do you seem to be able to? Yes. Alright, now.
This will bolster the nation. I will march into bed.
You were not the one I wanted. Oh. Ah! Caps Isabella Guard for that. Right, that's interesting. That.
Yes?
Anything to get rid of. They seem to be a melee. I think this composition's pretty good so far. Anything I'd move the heroes. Hey, where's this hero?
Winds of Gur.
Winds of Gur.
Items of power come.
So that will them. So I'll smash their teeth in. I really don't want to lose all this stuff, so. Oh, the trolls have got this. Fascinating.
Ready!
It's a question of who to wipe out now. What bows do I even have left? Just that. And then I have everything. Wow. I mean, that's so much better. Paymaster wagon.
It is time. Yes, my lord.
I think I
The
still
nation
need to heal up
calls.
a bit. Yeah, one more turn. I'll stop them and then run up to the end. Or I'll just start taking shit. Mainly for my economic reasons. And I need a second thing. Defeat the Dread King and then it's done. I know you guys don't get to see me get here, but I'm like, that last one just irked me. Oh, why am I watching? Go away. Fast forward. Super speed. Money, money, money. There must be money. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Oh, I'm sleepy. Sleepy, sleepy. Sleepy, sleepy, sleep. A few more minutes and I've got 2 hours. I've got time to wait walk me. I guess I can get all the Southlands. The Empire don't need it. I mean, sure, the Empire can actually build shit, unlike me. Okay, last one, Dark Omen has.
To the provinces.
Set attack. Sorry, buddy.
Attack!
Sorry, Khmer. I'm messing your shit up today. This day, your shit gets messed up.
It is war!
Sad. I think I will take it myself.
War call! Raise Sigma!
Maybe I should have gotten a dollar.
What does the Emperor bid?
What? I don't know how good fire immunity is down here. Shit, it's attack. It's damage. I mean, everyone can level up. Take that. That, I guess. Don't, and I need one more somewhere else. Yeah, I'll allow that.
I will marshal the men.
All over the place. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah, he took it. Good, I assumed he was going to do that. These orcs need their heads kicked in. Yes? Too much? There'd be a wizard following you around. I might just do a normal one afterwards, just go do high house or some shit. I like the high house.
Who calls?
Of course. Stab them.
Ready!
You can build like one thing which is flammable or useful. That wouldn't be too bad. Oh yeah, ogres.
Yes, my lord. Ulrich's will! On march!
Oh, about
It is for the best.
Okay, you're in your own city. That's not a good idea. That's the opposite of good ideas. It's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that is funny, fine. Funny, 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 fine, fine, fine. Ah, right, can't possibly yet. No more turns, 1 or 2. Oh, look at the donation. Oh, look at those guys. That's not someone I want to see down here. Oh, those guys are gonna fuck them up, it seems. Crooked Moons, that's them. And the bloody hand. I think next couple turns I'll be wiping out Khmer. Poor Sietra the Perishable. God, yeah, I'm so yawning. Mootland's doing shit. It's the Mootland. No Mooty Mootland.
I will listen, but my time is...
No. I may go to war with you. I am raiding my own territory, you're quite correct.
It is time. Take up the pace.
There we go. Yes, back again. That was a good one. No, it's not you yourself. Or else I will be upgraded. Oh god, you guys are going to get in. Have your amber wizard.
To the provinces.
Oh, wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Fast forward. I think the Zom pirates are could be fun. Ah. It says I'll win if I order it itself, but I'll fight it to see what happens. That's not Citra. Some lesser crappier king who is not Citra the Imperishable. Actually, they have carrions. Those are so bad. Fucking AI. I mean, the tomb guards are good. Chariots are alright. I'm defending, so I get my chariots. Yeah. Oh, I can get rid of that war wagon. That's actually in my army. I get my war wagons harass their chariots. And pistoliers, those can go. The Alriders are good though. They have the grenade launcher variant. Yeah. I think I've taken me up for myself. I should have. The one in the north I should have given to the Empire. The one, yeah, the stupid thing about losing those quests is obviously oh yeah, that's good.
Pick targets!
Yeah.
We must be triumphant!
Ogres.
General!
Okay. Nice.
Ready?
Nice.
Yes, General!
Nice. Over here and
Ready to serve!
one.
Warrior
Okay,
priest!
one of these guys is on a horse. Oh good, and you're fixed.
For Heldenhammer! Sir! Spot us the target!
Okay, two.
Sir!
You guys.
Bows of Athol Lauren!
You do not have full deployment, that's okay.
Pistoliers! Deepwood archers! Conditions acceptable!
3. Everyone
Ready
else.
for war!
4.
Keeping distance, sir! your orders. Moving now. Quick march. Pistoliers!
Yes, General. Powder dry.
Quick march. Pistoliers!
Ah, that's right. They don't actually. Wouldn't it? Wait. Oh, raiding, of course.
Formation march. To battle!
Of course, I knew
yes,
that.
sir. Quickly.
I only have one. Should I have or do I? How do I?
Ready!
Why do I only have one?
For Scout Splitter.
Shoot them.
Yes, General.
That is something. Yeah, what?
Pistoliers! Sigma!
Ah, this resistance.
Sigma
I'll go
calls!
for them then.
Quick march.
What's the other dudes?
Outriders! Launch!
You guys are
Taking
disco
position.
harassing actual lines.
Ready! Avoiding combat! Fire! Fire! Outriders! Engage! Yes, sir!
Not really
Quickly!
engaged, it's more so just.
No lingering!
Yeah, that was a bad decision.
Yes, sir! Yes, my lord! Formation march! Avoiding combat! Take the ground! Formation march! We are Sigma. General! Yes, General! Accuse them!
Oh, no, wrong button. No.
Take the ground! At speed!
Okay, hang on. And then we're back. Come on.
Launching users of
2, 1, and.
Illuminus calls!
There we go.
Missiles at the ready.
Taking position! At speed! For France! Cavalry ready! For the Emperor! Very well! Get them! Battle awaits! Sigma!
That's possible.
Glory to the Empire! Strike them down!
Dwarf warriors!
Right.
Dowie, attack!
Ogres, spearmen, but. Oh, yeah, shit. Outriders.
Pistoliers!
You're actually
Go!
outriders on this space. Yes, right. That's the outriders.
For the Emperor!
You might as well just shoot them, buddy.
The winds blow strong!
Okay. So any that is a big clump. Fortunately that costs 17. Yeah, where's that? Witch hunter. Yeah, look at. Of course I gave him the banners.
Sir!
Who
For
else has the
Heldenhammer!
banners? Shit. Those banners are really strong. Okay, that's fine. Everything's easy. Okay.
Attack!
Drop his flashball, okay.
Sigma!
Got!
Sigmar calls! Sigmar guides
That was
us!
not the right one.
For the Warhammer!
Yes, General! In the name of the twin-tailed comet! Pass the swords! Charge! War! Now! Ready!
Killers! Kazoot!
Sigmar, preserve us!
Oh, fading. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, that was a good shot. It's not a real good
Formation!
loss to drop.
March!
Yeah, looks like I'm winning. Okay. Hello.
No lingering!
Emperor's might! We obey!
And we're... That was a good one.
Taking position! In range! Take the ground! By your command!
Steady!
You guys
Fire!
actually shoot at
Yes,
them.
sir!
Yeah, that guy's a disadvantage,
Great swords! Sigma!
The Empire endures!
Ready ammunition!
Huh? Oh, did you guys get attacked? Oh, draw
Sigma,
them, please.
preserve us!
Go! Formation march!
Great swords!
Roar!
Ah, yes. And straight into company. Very good, that's what I want here.
For Heldenhammer! Move out! Light of battle!
I think I need to just, you know what, actually. Yes, oh no, you didn't hit anything.
Light is
You
might!
missed everything now.
The
No,
Empire
okay,
endures!
fine,
Illumination upon
probably
them!
not what I
At speed! Take position!
Yeah,
Swordsman!
they got their oh, they're not confident yet.
I condemn them!
We serve France! To battle! Ulrich!
Hang on.
Ready to smite! Now!
Oh, you're over there.
Faster!
I thought you were
Take
over
the
there.
ground! The Empire endures!
Oh, I think we've won. We have. That was not too bad. Could have gone way better, but yeah, well. Whoa! 223 kills. That's good. White mage did too well. I kind of needed to climb. Wow. I think getting rid of this, the fucking them wouldn't be a bad idea. Everything else seems to do pretty well though. The cannon. It's just one cannon by itself. It's the shrapnel shot does so much damage though. It's just it's too short range. That's the problem with it. You didn't do much either. What are you? Yeah, you definitely need either of those things. Oh, is it gonna... Yeah, ranged units always do well. I think that was the ogres. Yeah, the ogres always kill shit ton. The ogres are so good. I want to see a full stack of ogres for the if I get the next sword, just go full ogre stack, doom stack of doom. I think they actually get good. so I'll get rid of the pistoliers, I think. Oh, the war wagon. The war wagon's going. Those are not that great. And then I could put Isabel's Ice Guard. That gives me a little more melee. Although I had mostly melee, I think. He is good, like, that's, so 223. You 210 for the ogres. Archers always doing their, getting their keep. They didn't do well, actually, the crossbowmen. Grudgebringer, melee infantry did well. Grudgebringer, sorry, Grudgebringer. There we go, defeat the Dread King. I do that just tomorrow though. I'm getting quite tired now, so I just want to watch some videos and then go to bed. No one even came on this stream. Ugh. Oh, I mean, I am playing it just because I wanted to play the game. There we go. Yeah, that was, I think giving the Banner of Wrath to him from now on. Pardon me for the money. Oh, my Empire Knight died. Interesting. Turn off these lights prematurely. No, Freckles, are you in the bed, human? Oh, she's wagging her tail. You're so cute, Freckle. Oh, he's a princey boy. You squeeze your voice and sleep. Oh. A charcoal burner. Oh, yeah. Volkmar the Grim. Darkness, my friend. I'm very sleepy in the end. Yeah, there we go. That's good.
What does the Emperor bid?
Oh. Yeah.
To arms! Into battle! By the comet!
I definitely stay. Oh.
Yes,
Camp.
a sound plan.
Fortunately, they can't attack me for now. Killing blow. Oh, wow. Wow, that's good. So obviously that's just better than that. Alright, yeah, so we're leveled up. Okay, conduits important. I'll get some support. Alright, so well, it's just like, it's just such a downgrade. Like, why would I do that? I don't know. Well, that. More leadership. Research available. That's that one. And save. And I'll save it. I'll exit. I'm too tired at the moment. Exit the windows. Can't survive anymore.